First of all, that it's compact and lightweight, and that means you can deploy the system and set it up very quickly, and it's also easy to operate, which is a key issue. Once you've set the system up and you want to change scenarios, it's very quick to reconfigure the system to do that. It's multi-function capability. Within each of the target units, you'll find a turn target unit, so you can do a turn target presentation. And also within the system, you'll find this yoke as well, which enables you to do pop-up and swing out presentations with the same target unit, and every one of them has got this capability. Well, first of all, let's talk about control of the system. You'll notice this is the remote control that comes with every target unit, and I've got 10 buttons on here. Those buttons enable me to select 10 channels, and each channel can support 10 targets. So altogether I can control 100 targets at a time with that one remote control if I needed to do so. In terms of the range of the system, well, typically, as we are today on this range, we're using it at 25 yards. In a shoot house, you might be using it at 10 yards, 15, 20 yards, and so on. Outdoors, you might want to use it to a longer range, and certainly we can use this target system and we'll guarantee it to 300 yards. I personally have used the target system at 500 yards, and it works well at that range. The first one I draw your attention to is the motion sensor, and that plugs into one of these remote controls, as so. We often use this at the start of a scenario, because what happens is the trainee goes past the motion sensor, it picks up the motion of the trainee and initiates the first target, or in fact any other target that you want to initiate on the range. So it's very good for starting off scenarios. Also, of course, very good for, as you develop into the scenario, bringing in another threat. We can do that again with this motion sensor. So that's one of the sensors we use. I've also got here one of the hit detect sensors. And again, this hit detect sensor plugs in the same way as the motion sensor into one of the remote controls. We've got a sensitivity control here, and what happens, of course, is when the target is hit, the sensor picks up that strike and will turn the target, but it'll also turn any other target on the range that you require. And the benefit of that, one of the great benefits of the Fulcrum target system, is that using the motion sensor, the hit sensor, together with the system, we're able to daisy chain the operation of targets around the range in order to work the scenario and to run the scenario in a very natural manner. It's reacting to the operation of the students, the trainees, rather than the controller actually setting off those target systems.